What is up, Internet? Welcome back to Victory Gunpla here, as we're taking a look at the final add-on kit for the Tertium Gundam. This is the Tertium Arms, and already I can say it is a very sweet-looking add-on kit. I love this kit. I probably like it better than the first one, the Tertium Arms. It looks really great, especially with the fold-out long-range rifle here, complete with the ray dome and everything. It is just an awesome kit. Really great accessories. Of course, you've got the handle here folding out of the bottom as well. This can be held in the hand, as well as one other way we'll look at later. But this is a very cool weapon, very long. It's naturally going to be a little long, heavy, but we'll show that in a minute. We've also got the boosters back here that are really big, and just with those giant thrust nozzles on them. They look really cool. Not much detail, but you don't really need that. They look great on their own. The overall design is simple, but really well executed in my opinion. And of course, you've got these shields back here. These are very simple. Just one piece with the handles in the back. The white sections there, I'm sure you can see, those are stickers. There's 3 stickers each, and they really should have just been one sticker if they were going to do that, because otherwise you get gaps there. You can probably see in between the stickers. You try to line them up as best you can, but in the end they're really only going to be so good, and I would have actually been alright if they had not put stickers at all, but whatever. Then of course we have the backpack adapter here. This is pretty much the same exact one we saw before with the Tertium Arms. It's very simple, 2-peg adapter. You just plug onto any Gunpla with a 2-peg hole in the back, and that allows you to connect on those 2 boosters. And now that we've got the accessories all loaded up on a Gunpla, of course we're using the base Gundam once again to kind of finish out this batch of reviews here. And already it's looking great. I love the way that adds this extra bit of flair, this bulk, this height. It makes the Gundam already look a lot more menacing, a lot more powerful. That rifle, like I said before, is really long, but it can hold it. I do, of course, as you can see, have it propped up with the hand of the base Gundam there. Of course, we don't have an open hand to prop it up more realistically, so it's just kind of holding its fist there. But it's doing the job. It is holding it up. It's, of course, making the Gundam a little back heavy, but that's to be expected with those giant boosters. But it's still holding it up just fine, no problem. Looking good doing it. And before I forget, we obviously also have the shields there mounted on the sides of the boosters like they're designed to be. And now we've got those 2 shields off of the boosters and slapped together to form the big shield. It's looking really good, and it's a very simple way to put it together. You just take the handle off of one of them. Both of them have detachable handles, so you just take the handle off the top one. Top one has a peg on the bottom, and the bottom one has a hole in the top, and you just slap the 2 together, one on top of the other, and you've got your big shield. They only go on this way. You can't slap them on in the reverse order, but it doesn't really matter because it would look the same anyways. So it is a very simple yet effective looking shield. It's got a lot of the Gundam Mark II vibes with the multi-layered shield that slides up and down. This one does not slide up and down. It doesn't have any sort of sliding gimmick. It just stays in that configuration there. And yeah, it doesn't look quite as streamlined and as elegant as the Mark II shield, but it still serves the overall purpose of a shield, and it doesn't look too bad. Again, the real downside is just those stickers. And now that we've got everything loaded up on the Tertium Gundam itself, it's looking real good, especially those booster binders there on the back. Of course, this time they're mounted not using the adapter, but on the Tertium's backpack itself, because it has that double hole on either side that's used for this equipment, as well as the Tertium Arms. That's what it's designed for. Of course, we got the long rifle in the hand there, and as I said in the Tertium review, with the wrist joint on this kit being very stiff, that rifle is not going to droop. It's holding it up just fine all on its own. And of course, we've got the double overlapping shield there in the other hand like we had before. And again, it's looking good. It's doing its job. It is still kind of let down by those stickers, but what are you going to do? Overall, I think this adds a lot of character to the Tertium, and you can't really go wrong with this. It's probably my favorite, my preference between this and the Tertium Arms. I prefer this. But as far as the shield goes, I do prefer the shield of the Tertium arms as opposed to this double overlapping shield, just because it's bigger, more versatile, and of course it has the folding out cannon in it, so who wouldn't like that? But of course you can't attach that and the booster binders there at the same time because they use that same hole in the backpack, so it's a choice to what you're going to choose to put on there. I just forgot this right here, this white part on the radome. That's a sticker. I forgot to mention that before, just so you're aware. So that's also a sticker, as well as the white part on the shield. So all the white in this kit is from stickers. Again, not the best. The radome isn't too bad, but the shields, you could have done without those stickers. They're not that great. There are no stickers on the booster binders on back. It's just all plastic parts. Of course, it's just the two colors, so not that big a surprise. But the detail on all these accessories, like I said, is minimal, but it matches the kit really well and goes along with the aesthetic of the Tertium. Okay, and now we've reached the part where we are combining both the Tertium arms and the Tertium arms to see what they are like together on the Tertium Gundam. So you can see I've put the Tertium long rifle on the Tertium shield. I swapped out the Tertium cannon for the rifle because it's designed to do that, and we're going to see what that looks like. We've also got the shields here, and then we've got the mace lance up top. Of course, we couldn't fit everything on here. You had to pick and choose, and so I instead decided to go for the rifle here, mainly just to show off that combination of rifle and shield, but of course that means I had to omit those backpack boosters in order to demonstrate this. And now we've got that cannon extended, the super long cannon here. It's very long, as a matter of fact. I'm going to move the camera here and look at that. Look how long that is. But with the long rifle swapped out for the normal Tertium cannon, now we've got this extra long behemoth here that is in the end held in the hand the same way that the Tertium's normal cannon is, with the handle there, but in the end it all works the same. It's just a whole folding out mechanism connected to the backpack, and it all works seamlessly there. You don't have to disconnect anything to get it into the hand, and it looks great. It looks very powerful, and as you can see here, it's holding it up with no problem. It's not falling down, it's not falling over. Yes, of course it is very much a front heavy setup, so you have to account for that. But that wrist joint there is so strong that it's holding it up with no problem. Of course, here is the old Tertium cannon that we took out of there. It's just a very simple swap of one to the other using the same type of connection, the peg and the in the shield there to swap out the two. It's very simple. Of course, we still don't know what these hands are for. These are the only accessory left. I'm still not sure what they're for or why they were included. They don't go with anything in this kit, not with anything in this add-on or any of the other add-ons or the base kit itself, so I'm not sure. But other than that, I think this is a very awesome type of way to combine kits. It's designed right into the base design of these add-on kits to combine them together, and I think that's really cool. The modularity of the different parts and accessories, that's really awesome. Like I said though, it still don't know what to do with these hands, but other than that, that's really the only accessory that I'd call a down point. It's not even much of one because you can just ignore it or maybe use it for something else if you can find something that fits that hand. But the rest of this looks great with this kit. I think they did a great job with these add-on kits. The only down point, like I said before, is the fact that you can't connect everything on there like you'd want to. But other than that, you can't complain. And that's going to do it for the review here of the Tertium arms. I really like this add-on kit. It's simple, yet it adds a lot of really good looking accessories to complement your Tertium kit here. I like the fact that it adds more of blue to kind of offset the purple there. It's still in that same color range, but still not so much purple as before, and I like the way they contrast against each other. I went back to the double booster on the backpack that I love so much. I went ahead and put the shields separate back on the boosters. I think they look much better like that than held in the hand, to be honest with you. Then of course, as you can see, I slapped in the normal Tertium rifles that come with the base kit. I think those look great. I love the long rifle, but at the same time, that's really only really good for sniping. That's part of what it's made for with the radome and everything like that. It's meant for long shots, but for more typical closer quarters combat, these rifles are what you want to have, and they look awesome on their own anyways. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like this for a while until I decide to do something else with it. As I said before, I'm not going to rate this kit, mainly because it's an add-on kit. Just like with the Tertium arms, there's no point in rating it unless it's a full kit, because these are really simple add-on kits, and what you see is what you get. You know what you're going to get before you even open the box, and what you do get in this kit is very much worth it. It's very cool accessories, definitely worth the price of admission, and definitely a kit that I would recommend. Like I said before, I like this more than the Tertium arms kit. I like these accessories a lot, and they go great with the base kit, as well as many other kits you could pair it with. The possibilities are endless, and that's what these kits are all about. So yeah, that's definitely a thumbs up for me, and that's where we're going to end the review for this one. So thank you very much for checking this out. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next review. See you later.